Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Queen Sugar. So today I have a video that focuses on who has a crush on you at this time in your life. So this could be someone that you know, this could be someone that you don't know. And so the idea is that we're going to get a little bit of insight on who this person is. So take a moment to kind of just relax, clear your energy, clear your mind. You know the usual. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. And allow the energy of your crush to guide you to the pile or piles that best represent the messages that this person has for you at this time. So like I said before, we're going to get into, the energy of this person, the vibe of them, their intentions, how they feel about you, what they want to say to you, and potential outcomes. So the first pile here is stability, pile number 1. The second pile is pleasure. And then the third pile is the commitment card. Once you have decided on your pile or piles, feel free to click the timestamp below to watch your portion of the video. As always, I appreciate the love and the support and wish you all the best. Hey, pile number 1. This will be for those that selected the stability card. So let us see who has a crush on you, who's crushing on you right now. Put this to the side. So we're going to start off with a couple tarot cards just to get a feel for their energy, and then I'll get some of my characteristics cards, and then we'll get some oracle cards and also some love messages from them as well too. So let's see, who is this person that is crushing on you at this time? All right, so the first card that we have here is the Hierophant. That wanted to come out immediately. All right, so the cards that we have here are, once again, the Hierophant. We have the 9 of Cups. And then the Judgment card. Alrighty, so I get a couple of different energies. Obviously, this message, this reading will go to different people. So the first message that I'm getting is that some of you that are watching this pile, this person either is in school with you, so they can be someone you go to school with, or you're both in school, maybe you're at different schools. It can also be someone that you're in a program with, so like studying I see some of you connected to this person potentially through a job. That's like a small percentage of you. I do get that this person also is someone that you have a crush on, so it's no one where it's like, I don't even like this person, ew, why did they like me? It's like, no, you like them too. Or if you find out that they have a crush on you, you will be fine with it because you will end up liking them just as much. I also get that very few of you, those that are a little bit older, this person is connected into politics and law. So some of them might actually be a judge or be a lawyer or be studying political science. I also get that this person is just, really smart, educated, well put together. I get a little bit of a traditional energy with this person as well too, so they might kind of go by the book a little bit. They might be a little bit spontaneous, but for the most part, this person definitely is someone that is organized and kind of by the book. So now let's get some of the menu cards. So this is like personality. We might even get some signs in this card as well too, so let's see what we get. All right, we have pair, restless, fussy, smart, impatient, quick-witty. So this person might be someone that can be a little, a little grumpy sometimes. And we did say that they were smart. I guess the impatient doesn't come from them not having patience with you. I feel like it's more so when things are not organized or not well put together, that's when they get impatient. That's when they get a little fussy, is what I'm getting from that card. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, we have bourbon. So this is Libra. We have old-fashioned, mature, sophisticated, and wise. Very interesting. I did mention some of you, this person might be a little bit older, or you might be a little bit older, and so that's how we got that attorney, that judge vibe too. Let's see what else we get. Obviously, take what resonates. We have Cinnamon, Taurus, sturdy, healer, well-rounded, strong-minded. All right, something fell on the floor. Let me pause the video and grab it. Alrighty, the card that fell on the floor is muffins. So this person's highly motivated. They're a morning person and a perfectionist. So I kind of talked about how I said that's what they get irritated about. That's what they get fussy about when things are not organized or well put together. Let's get a couple more for this person. All right, so we have red wine, sexy, seductive, aesthetically pleasing. So you'll be attracted to this person for sure. And then we have paella, Pisces, rich, tactful, full of life, romantic, and excellent companion. So these are some of the energies of this person. So obviously take what resonates, and also don't get too tripped up over the signs of some of the cards, you know. So if you're thinking of somebody and they're not a Libra, Pisces, or Taurus, it doesn't mean that it can't be that person. You know, it could be someone else that has those signs, but also too, it could just be, you know, they match the characteristics of the cards. All right, so now let's get into the oracle messages from my Black Hollywood Romance Stars 2nd edition, part 2 deck. All right. So let's see what messages we get from Spirit about this crush of yours. I feel like something flipped. Maybe it didn't. Okay, maybe not. All right, so we have hanging out. Who doesn't love spending time with their crush or boo? And we're talking about a crush here. Dating doesn't always have to be fancy dinners. Spending quality time with someone can be romantic, fun, and chill. So I get that this person that has a crush on you, they really enjoy just like, you know, having fun, casually, you know, going out, doing non-traditional dates sometimes. So like, yeah, a fancy dinner is cool, going to the movies is cool, but like, you know, maybe grabbing a bite to eat and like, you know, grabbing some tickets to like a, what is it, like a drive-in movie, and versus the traditional movie where you're like in the movie theater, or going bowling, going mini golf, having a picnic outside, walking by the lake, going to the beach, axe throwing, like random fun things like that. But also chill things where it's like, okay, I'll bring the drinks, you bring the food, and we'll watch, you know, this TV series that we keep talking about, or whatever it is. Like, you know, of course the Netflix and chill is a vibe, but more so like you really do enjoy each other's company and spend time together, getting to know each other. All right, let's see what else we get. I didn't realize how much of a shadow was going to be here. I'm actually going to put the cards back just because I dropped the whole deck. Okay. I feel like this person, just by the way the cards are shuffling, they are, how do I word this? They have a big personality too, is what I'm picking up from the way the things are shuffling and how the cards are coming out. So that might be helpful too to figure out who this person is. Let's see what else we get though. What else do we have here about this person? So we have proposal. There is a desire to take this connection to the next level. Are you ready? So obviously if this is a crush, they might not immediately just propose to you, but the idea that this person would take it to the next level in the sense of like asking you out, or maybe letting you know that they like you, sending a friend request on social media, you know, sending you a message. Let's say you're on a dating app, them sending you, you know, a communication on that particular dating app. So I get that this person, you know, definitely is in the space where they want to communicate, you know, hey, I like you, or hey, let's go out for drinks, let's go out for a date, or whatever. All right, let's do maybe 2 more. All right, we have fantasy. Fantasies are great until we have to face reality. Be sure you are accepting things for what they truly are to avoid any disappointment. So the idea also with this person is that, being clear with your intentions, them being clear with their intentions of what they want with this connection, and just having those conversations up front. It doesn't have to be like super serious up front, but more so, as you're getting to know each other, like what are their intentions when it comes to, relationships? Do they want a long-term relationship? Are they open to a long-term relationship, or are they looking for something that's short-term, nothing serious? So having that is important too. I also get with the fantasy, it definitely feels like, with the 9 of Cups being here, this person can feel like a dream come true, and it might feel like a fantasy, but it's actually a reality that they are who they say they are. Their actions match their words. Everything is going smoothly with this person. And let's get one more oracle card, and then we'll start getting some love messages from them. All right, we have gifts and offers. A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, or a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your or your person's love language. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person is really into gift giving. So like, on your first date, or, as you're dating each other, they're really intentional about, little small details, giving you something. You might be someone that gifts people things as well too. And often they don't have to be really expensive items. They can be something really small, like, hey, I know you said that this is your favorite type of wine, or this is your favorite candy. I wanted to grab us some, for our date, or for, our time together. So little things like that go a long way. All right, now we're going to need a couple of messages from this person, see what they want to say to you, especially if you're not in communication with them just yet, or if you are in communication, but there hasn't been like a lot of, insight on the feelings. Let's see what they want to say. So we have one card on the side that fell out. It says, our soul are so happy to be together. So they definitely enjoy the time, that you'll end up spending with each other. But also, too, they might even just enjoy your presence, right? So let's say you're in class with this person, and when you walk in, they just start smiling. Things just feel better. Or like they get excited. They look forward to seeing you in class, or they look forward to seeing you at work. So I definitely think this is a person that you work with, or that you go to school with, because you see them often. Is what I'm getting. Or not, maybe you see them, I'll say consistently. It's like if you have class just once a week, they look forward to seeing you that once a week. Or, if you work in the office or work online, they look forward to like chatting with you. Next we have, I admire your drive and your ambition. So that kind of matches the vibe too of this school or this work vibe. Like, they really love how you study. They really love how you put the work in at, at the job, or when you produce things for in terms of like, deliverables. You do a really good job, and it's, well created, it's well designed, and everyone loves it. Let's see what else we get. All right, we have, I may not always have the right words, but I always look at you with loving eyes. So this idea, what I'm picking up from this card, is that they may not always know what to say to you. So like, for example, especially with this being a crush, they might see you and they get nervous. They literally are like, oh my gosh, what do I say? What do I say? They get tongue tied, so they might not say anything. Or they might say the bare minimum, like, hey, but deep down inside they want to say like, hey, you look beautiful today, or you look really nice today, right? So knowing that this person does have the intention of wanting to communicate more, sweet thoughts and loving messages to you as well too. All right, I'm going to get one more card. There are like 3 other cards that fell out, but I just wanted one, so I'm going to put them all back and just see what the final card will be from this particular deck. This is A Taste of Honey by Divine Pearls Medium. All right, we got, once again, more than one card. I'll take them all. I won't put them all out, but I'll take the top one, and then I'll just show you the other ones. So we have take a moment to breathe. Things really are working out. So this is just a reminder, like, things are going to work out for you overall. So whether you're in school, you're working, they just want to let you know things are going to be great. Also, too, we have, I support your dreams, go for gold. So this person's definitely someone that you can trust, like talking things through and getting advice from. We have, I'm ready now, let's make magic. So this person might, like I said before, might be ready to open up and tell you that they like you, or that they want to go on a date. With you by my side, I feel unstoppable. So they also feel like they can get through anything, you know, especially when it comes to a bad day at work, a bad day at school. They can talk to you. You guys can, you know, kind of vent, hang out, and just, you know, shit talk in a sense. All right, let me get you some cards from the Sparkles of Love deck. And then I'll pull one tarot card just to see the outcome, like what's going to happen next. You know what? I don't even think I need that, because I'm looking at the cards. Spirit is telling me the answers are right here already in the tarot cards. So I'll go to that right after I get these couple of love messages. What else does this person want to say to you at this time? We have, I feel like our souls were really meant for each other. So once again, this goes with this idea that you two are just kind of naturally connected to each other. You're naturally want to flow towards each other, right? So even if you have the crush and you've been having a crush on them for a while and they haven't said anything, it definitely seems like it's going to unfold to where both of you will have the opportunity to connect. All right, let's see what else we get. All right, we have, my spirit is happy because you touched my heart. So that kind of reminds me too of what I said earlier with, like, you know, that person excited when they see you come into the classroom, or they're excited when they see you come into work, or, you know, when they just see you around, they get excited. You make their soul feel very happy. Next, we have, we should finally talk about everything and clear the air so we can move forward. So once again, having that conversation like, hey, I actually do have a crush on you, or hey, I always had a crush on you, I just never said anything, you know, or maybe there was a miscommunication in the past and now it's like you're finally able to clear it up, which is awesome. All right, let's get one more card and then I'll get you the outcome of what's to come next. All right, we have, you can have anything that you want from me. So like I said before, that's very befitting too with it coming under the gifts and offerings card. So the idea that this person will love to spoil you, will love to shower you with just whatever you need and whatever you want, you know. They're understanding, they're a great listener is what something I pick up too. So in terms of the outcome, like what is to come next of this crush, I feel that the reason why I said spirit was guiding me, they said, you know, notice here, like she's blocking the entryway. Notice here, she's still blocking the entryway, but the curtain is open, and then notice here there's nothing blocking her path and she's able to walk to it. So I feel like what they're saying is maybe in the past, or, you know, earlier, it wasn't very clear what the intentions were, or like if that person, if they had a crush on you, but you start to realize and notice some of their actions. You start to, you know, communicate with them a little bit more. They're, you know, being a little bit more flirty or just a little bit more talkative to you, and then boom, it's like that's how things start to take off. You know, that person admits that they like you, or that they're interested in hanging out with you, spending some time with you, and, you know, it goes from there, right? So I definitely see really good vibes with this person that's interested in you, that has a crush on you. Like I said before, you'll be physically attracted to them. They definitely give a vibe of just being, you know, well put together, and just someone that you can vibe with and hang out with and have a good time with, regardless of you know, the things that might go on in your life on a daily. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it. I thought it was amazing. Feel free to thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel. I wish you the best of luck. Hey, pal number 2. So this will be for those that selected the beautiful sexy pleasure card here. So for those that selected this card, we're going to see who has a crush on you. I'm going to start off with some tarot cards just to get a feel for their vibe, their energy, and then I'll gather some oracle cards and also love messages from this person, and then we'll also kind of get like a little information about the outcome, you know, how things will go with this particular person that has a crush on you. All right, so let's see what we get. Who has a crush on those that are watching pal number 2? All right, so we have the 9 of Pentacles to start us off with. All right, we have the Hierophant. We actually got this card for pal number 1. And then we have the King of Cups, which is the God of Cups in this deck. Alrighty, so the person that has a crush on you is someone that is, I guess for some of you, they're a little bit older than you, like a couple of years older than you. Take that as that resonates. You know, sometimes when people hear the word older than you, they freak out and think they're like 20 years older than you. I mean, that can be the case, but I feel like they're just like, you know, a couple of years older than you. I also see that this person is someone that, you know, they're an entrepreneur, or they're just like an independent contractor in a sense, is what I'm getting for a good amount of you. I see that some of you may actually go to school with this person or have went to school with this person, and you know, in the past they really didn't say anything about having a crush on you, but they kind of act like they did, and so maybe they feel a little bit more comfortable expressing that. I get that there are some of you that have traveled recently, or you know, a little bit in the summertime of this year, or even in the springtime, and you may have, you know, saw that person during that trip, or they may have like liked your post. Like, let's say you posted a picture, you know, of yourself on the beach, and they liked your picture and made a comment, and it was kind of like that kind of sparked that conversation or that connection as well too. So obviously take what resonates as we describe this person. For some reason, getting this person is kind of tall, so that could be a really helpful indicator of who they are. I also get that this person has like some strong earth and water energies. I usually don't call out the signs, but Spirit wanted me to shout those out really quick. So now we're going to get some cards from my Le Menu deck, and that has like, you know, characteristics. It also has signs in it as well too, so we can see what other things that we get about this person that has a crush on you. All right, so we have passion fruit, spontaneous, financially stable, great travel buddy. And I did mention that some of you may have traveled recently, so that could be helpful. Maybe some of you went to an island. You could have met somebody there, or like I said, you could have posted something on social media, and then that person like started liking your pictures, or maybe just started watching your stories a little bit more. Let's see what else we get. We have fried chicken, well-liked, stylish, attentive, and generous. So I feel like with this person, they are someone that you, for those that went to school with this person, they were definitely well liked. They were popular, very stylish. You know, you love how they dress. They might be just known for their outfits and like their shoes, or like how they conduct themselves, how they carry themselves when it comes to the fashion. I also see that this person is someone that is just big on culture for some reason, as I'm picking up. Let's see what else we get. All right, we have Sunday, Scorpio, decadent, memorable, sexually compatible, and great kisser. So that could be one of the signs that this person might be. We also do have the you know, the water energy right there, so Scorpio definitely can fit in there. All right, so we got our last three. So we have hot tea, peaceful, renewed, healer, calming, and humanitarian. So this person is definitely someone that just has a good heart. You know, they might do community service, or they're just very proactive about helping those in need. We have crepe with Nutella and bananas. Thin, versatile, kind, lovey-dovey, and delightful. So I don't know why I get tall vibes with this card too. Oh my goodness. And as I say tall, we have baguettes. Tall is the first word on here. See, I knew I was picking up tall energy for a reason. Wealthy, beautiful accent, fair, light brown complexion. So this person definitely is tall in height, taller than you at least. But I get a lot of you, this person is just taller in height, you know. So if you are attracted to tall people, they're definitely tall. Bottom of the deck, we have cookie sandwich, bold, empowering, distinctive taste, and then layered. And so that also gives me the vibe that this person is just someone that is just unique in their style and personality, right? They're not the same as everyone that you may have dealt with in the past, or maybe the people that you are surrounded with, which makes them stand out, which makes them, you know, interesting to you. All right, so let's get some oracle cards about this person. Oh wow, we have chemistry. There's undeniable chemistry between you and this person. Are you willing to explore it? I love that. So the story behind this particular pair in this card is that they're friends, but they have chemistry between them. You know, they like each other, right? And so the idea is that maybe you two started off as friends. Maybe you two, you know, would see each other in passing, but never really, you know, interacted that much. And then all of a sudden some spark happened. And it was just like, wait a minute, I've never been like into this person, but now I can't stop thinking about them. Now, you know, I like them. You know, I'm really feeling them. Next here we have is Mirrored Souls. This card signifies that you have met your spiritual other half. This is also confirmation of a balanced masculine and feminine energy within oneself. So the idea with this card is that this person definitely is a vibe. They match you very well, a great counterpart in a sense of who you are in this lifetime at this moment. Meaning that as we're growing, as we're healing, there are moments where we do shift and where we do change, and so some people may not resonate with us anymore. And so I feel like what they're saying here is that there's definitely chemistry with this person, and they do match your energy of who you are in this moment of your life. All right, let's get a couple more. We have drama. Any drama will always add fuel to the fire. There may be misunderstandings, arguments, lies, manipulation, or ego causing this tension. So I feel like with this card coming out, drama, is that it's important to keep this connection like with yourself. Like, not talking about it a lot with people, and also to not interacting with a lot of drama when it comes to just dating in general. So I feel like this person doesn't like drama, number one, and so that's why the spirit is saying, like, be careful who you talk to about this person or about this connection with, but also to don't engage in drama, right? So let's say you go to school, you're in college, and you like somebody, and then you tell your friend, oh, I like this person, like, oh, did you know that he went with so and so, and then they broke up, and I think he's like so and so, like, it can become messy and like gossip. So the idea is that you do your own investigation, you have your own conversations with the person, you do your own research and whatever, and then you decide what you want to go from there, right? I'm also getting that this person may have been freed from drama. So maybe they dealt with someone in the past that was like full of drama and just always causing chaos, and this person is like, I don't want to deal with that anymore, I want peace. Which is probably why we have the hot tea, peaceful, renewed, healer, calming energy, because this person wants to be in that energy. They no longer want to deal with the craziness. All right. We have vulnerability, and that's great because the same, pair in the first card came back out in the last card. This emotional openness is essential in all healthy relationships as it paves the way for deeper understanding. So this is someone that you can be vulnerable with, and they can be vulnerable with you. I feel like with this card coming out, for some of you, like I said, you may already be friends. So this is someone you have been vulnerable with in the past. This is someone that also can be teaching you about vulnerability, and you're doing that for them as well too. And that is why you two have been introduced into each other's lives. That is why you have this soul contract with one another, because that's what you're teaching each other, vulnerability, and how to just be okay with opening up and be okay with just knowing that there are people out there that you can confide in. All right, so now let's get some love notes from this person. Let's get some love notes from your crush. This is a Taste of Honey deck by Divine Pearls Medium. I just love the way this shuffles. Let's see. What does this person want to say to you at this time? We have, you're beautiful exactly the way you are. So this person wants you to know, like, they like you for who you are already. Like sometimes when we know someone likes us, we're like, okay, we're going on a date, you want to change your look up a little bit, and it's just like, no, stay the way that you are. Like, of course you can enhance it, but like, you don't have to do the most with this person because they already find you attractive. They're already feeling the chemistry between you two. We have, this is a sacred bond. So that kind of goes with that mirrored soul card, where it was like, this is your spiritual other half. So this is a sacred bond. This is also a sacred bond in a sense of someone that you could be vulnerable with, that can be vulnerable with you as well. So like, you don't have to worry about conversations being, shared with others. Like what's talked about between you two stays between you two. And I feel like also too, that's why they're saying don't talk to a lot of people about this connection. It's not saying hide it, but more so protect it. Let's get one more. All right. So we'll start off with the one over here first. So we have, you feel like home. You are my family. That's amazing. That's beautiful. So this person feels safe with you. You know, you should feel safe at home. You should feel safe when you walk into your space. You should feel at peace. And so that is what that person feels with you. Or, and as you know, you get to know this person as this connection grows. And then we have our love is so natural and pure. So that, you know, it's authentic. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like, you know, awkward. So let's get some more love notes from this person. And then we'll kind of get a feel for, like, you know, like what is to happen next, you know. So the first card we have here is, for better or worse, I will always choose you. So this person wants you to know you will always be the one that I go to. You will always be that one and my only one. So never feel like I'm going to choose something or someone over you, right? Because sometimes we could feel like we're second place to certain things, like whether it's a job, you know, a particular family member, or maybe somebody else. And so the idea is that you will never be second place. All right, I think we got our last four, or last three, which equals 4. We have, I want to kiss your body from head to toe. So that's very befitting with this pleasure card here. So this person definitely is someone that you can be sexually compatible with. Oh, we did get that card too with the Sunday as well. So that be mindful of that. Great kisser, great chemistry and energy with this person. Next we have here is, you are enough and will always be enough. That's very befitting to you're beautiful exactly the way you are. So never feel like you're not enough. Never feel like, you know, you have to do more to be something else. It's just like, no, you are absolutely beautiful. You're absolutely stunning the way that you are. And then last we have, I'm working hard to be a better person. I know that I have to heal and work through this pain. So this lets you know that this person is intentional about the things that they have to work on within their life. And that goes with the vulnerability part too. And that also touches on that drama piece. So like I said, some of them may have dealt with someone that was very, you know, full of drama and always with chaos and toxic. And so they have to heal from that. They have to make sure, like, they know how to respond to healthy connections, healthy relationships, healthy conversations, right? Because when you're used to toxicity and when you meet someone that is healthy, it can be triggering to not have triggers, right? And so they're processing that and learning how to deal with that and how to manage that, okay? And so in terms of like where things are going to go with this connection, like how things are going to, you know, progress, I do see that I'm getting the energy from the 3 tarot cards at the top, is that what's going to happen is you're going to end up meeting up at a place where you two just kind of cross paths. So it's like you're on your own thing, they're on their own thing, and then it's like boom, you're in the same space. And that is kind of how you start the conversation with one another. Maybe you give them a look, they give you a look, and then it's like one person comes over, or maybe you have a mutual friend and they bring you all over together, and that's how you start to interact and have a conversation, and it just goes forward from there. So I feel like that's how a lot of you will end up, you know, talking to this crush or interacting with this crush. Sometimes too, it can happen in the form of like, you know, I don't know, like let's say you're in a group chat and then somebody posts something and it's like a side message later, or, you know, I just see commonality. I see you all being in the same space or in the same circle, same conversation, message thread, and that allows the connection to, you know, grow and like kind of blossom from there, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. I wish you all the best. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel. Best wishes. Hey, pal number 3. So this will be for those that selected the beautiful commitment card. So we're going to see who is this crush, who has a crush on you, and get a vibe for their energy. So I'm going to start off with some tarot cards, and then I'll also get into some oracle cards and love messages from this person as well. So let's get a few tarot cards to get a vibe. Let me put this back. All right. Who is this person that has a crush? Who is this person that has a crush on those that are watching? Pal number 3. Who is this person that has a crush on those that are watching? Pal number 3. I get that you have a couple of people that have a crush on you. So I don't know how we're going to split this reading up per se, just because I didn't get that for the other 2 piles, but I'm definitely getting more than one person. So you know what? I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to shuffle it 2 more times, and I'll just pull a card All right, Page of Pentacles, or no, Knight of Pentacles, which is the Son of Pentacles in this deck. And then let's get the other person's vibe. God of Cups, which is the King of Cups. And I'll get a middle card too, because I did get 3 cards for everybody. I accidentally grabbed 2. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Alrighty. So in terms of who has a crush on you, I mean, if we want to do the signs, we got a water sign energy and we got an earth sign energy. I feel like the first person that has a crush on you is someone that is closer to you in age. I get that the other person is someone that's like maybe a little bit older than you, maybe like 4 to 5 years older than you. I mean, some people might consider that being close in age, but I think the person over here is like right at your age point. So if you're 28, they're 28, or like 27, about to turn 28. This person over here is like 4 or 5 years older than you. I get that the person on the left is someone that has had a crush on you for a while, actually, and they have never said anything about it. They have been like nonchalant. They just been like, you know, just, I don't even know how to word it, but like you can approach them and they're just like, hey, you know, they keep it real casual, basic, and you feel like, oh, this person, yeah, they definitely don't like me. They definitely don't have a crush on me, right? But they really do. It's like they're bubbling up inside. They try to play it cool, like they try to play like this really cool, smooth, suave like demeanor is what I get. And then the person on the right, this is someone actually that may have expressed that they had a crush on you, or they may kind of show that they have a crush on you from time to time. They might be like, you know, really talkative, you know, very huggy, touchy-feely with you. They may also be someone that maybe you never really thought about liking, or like could see yourself liking in the first, you know, moments when you first meet them, but over time they have like grown on you. And it's not saying like, oh, this person is not attractive, or, you know, they're not a good match for you, but sometimes, you know, we have this set vision like, oh, I only like people like this, and then you meet someone and they kind of change your perspective on things. That's what I'm getting with this other person on the right. Like there's just a different type of vibe, maybe different than the type of person that you've dated before or had, you know, liked before. And so I get that both of them have something great to offer you in terms of you know, in terms of like connecting, dating, things of that nature. But I do see that, you know, over time you really start to see who is the person that is willing to really invest in you in this connection. That's what I'm picking up here. All right, let's get some oracle cards now. So like I said, since we have 2 people, I'm gonna kind of have to break it up a little bit just so we can get a vibe for everything. All right, so the first person over here, we have seasoned love. This kind of love has endured the ups and downs that come with life. With this person, you know that you can get through anything. So this person may be someone, like I said, with the seasoned love, you may have known them for a minute. Like I said, they could have just always had a crush on you and never said anything, kept it silent and just kept it like real casual, right? And they may have been afraid, but now they're in this space where they're ready to give an offering. You know, they're holding this pinnacle very tightly, but here this person is like, here's the pinnacle, right? We have timing issues. Sometimes it could be the right person but the wrong time. Time is essential here. Be patient and see what unfolds during this season. Notice how both of the cards here have something to do with the word season. So I feel like maybe this season that we're in currently, we're in fall season as I'm filming this, but whatever season you know, that has just started for you when you're watching this video is when this person opens up and talks about how they feel for you, you know, and maybe the timing is a little bit better. So what does that mean? If you're in the middle of summer, for example, they're not going to probably do it in the summertime. They'll probably do it in the fall time. If you're at the very end of winter, they're probably going to open up in spring. So the idea is that whatever is like the first part of the season that you're in is when you get an idea of like when the timing will happen, if that makes sense. So that's what I get for person number 1. All right, person number 2. We have power couple. You two are about to take over the world. There's so much great work to be done and stories to create with this person. You both are breaking generational cycles. I love that. So this person on the right is someone that's successful. They are someone that's about it. They have a vision. They have a goal. They have things that they want to accomplish and achieve. And I feel like that's when you really start to even get more attracted to them, because yes, a person can be, nice looking and whatever, have like a physical build that you're attracted to, but it's also about the inside of that person as well. Well, we'll say for most people, we care about the inside as well too. Some people don't care about how the person is, as long as they look good, smell good, and maybe can give them money or support them financially, right? But I get that this person is more than that. They have more to offer. And you may have been, I feel like too, with this person, they might have a career where you're like, you had this stereotype about these type of people, like, oh, all politicians are stuffy and, boring, but this person's completely different. They go on like jet skis, they, go hiking, like they do a lot of fun stuff, So that's what I'm picking up here. Let's get one more card for person number 2. Okay, we did get ghosting, but I wasn't ready just yet. All right. So we have happily ever after. It's nothing like finally having your happy ever after. You deserve it. True love doesn't only exist in fairy tales. It's here, right here. You know what? I feel like the reason why ghosting popped out, and it's funny too because toxic behaviors is at the bottom of the deck, is because this person is different from the type of people you have dealt with in the past. So you may have dealt with people that constantly ghosted you, right? And so what's different here is that person number 2 is someone, they're not about the games. They don't play that. Like, if they want to talk to you, they're going to talk to you. When they want to respond, they're going to respond, because they don't want to waste your time, nor do they want to waste their time. And it's very clear about this person's intentions, right? And so I feel like what they're saying, and it's funny because the reason why because sometimes Spirit was like, oh, take the card, but they were saying like, no, put it back. And then when this card came out, they were like, now do you see the connection, in the sense of this person is different from the past that you may have experienced. They're not on the games. They're not on the, oh, we're just going to go with the flow type of thing, right? And there's nothing wrong for people who do want to go with the flow, but the idea is that if you know for a fact you're someone that doesn't see commitment, doesn't see a relationship, telling someone that you want to go with the flow is very misleading, because it's also, to that person, they might think like, oh, that person does want commitment, and once we go with the flow, we'll end up leading to that, versus like, I don't want commitment, but I do want to go with the flow of our connection type of thing. But this person is very clear on what they want, and they do want a happily ever after, basically. I hope all of that made sense. All right, now I'm going to oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get you some personality cards, get a little insight on these 2 people. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for person 1, and then 3 cards for the other person. So we have Capricorn, or we have Champagne Capricorn, successful, gracious, life of the party. So this is someone that may be, someone that enjoys going outside, having fun, going to bars, going to clubs, or just going, or they might just have like a large or they could be someone that's popular where they have like a lot of followers on social media, but they have like a lot of friends, is what I'm picking up here. All right, next we have is Leo. Cookie sandwich, bold, empowering, distinctive taste, and layered. And then we have Aquarius, macaroons, delicate, airy, layered, sweet, colorful, and unique. So these are the characteristics of that person. Also, those could be some of the signs connected to that person as well too. Remember, take them lightly. It's okay if they don't match those particular signs. They might match the energies on those cards. And it's also interesting, I might say, that let's say these cards match that person and then their cards match the other person. That's totally fine too. All right. Let's see. Trying to make sure, we can see the cards. Okay. Person number 2. All right. So we have baguettes, tall, wealthy, beautiful. I said powerful for some reason. Beautiful accent, fair light brown complexion. So that's some energy about that person. We have banana, vulnerable, timid, emotionally sensitive, sympathetic. And that could be, maybe that's what that person is too. They might be a water sign, right? Oh, wow, we have Scorpio on that card. So, they could be emotionally sensitive. They can be a little bit more, vulnerable. And that could be something that you're not used to. Maybe you're used to someone that ghost you when there's a time where y'all need to talk about how y'all feel, and they just disappear. But this person is like, no, this is how I feel about you. This is how I feel about this. And it's not in a sense of like, they're overly emotional and it's like draining. It's more so like, wow, this person knows how to, communicate their feelings in a healthy way, and they're not running away from it. They understand it, they process it, or they're willing to talk about it and talk through it, is what I'm getting. All right, next is Curry. Oh wow, I looked at the time and it said 11:11 on the recording, so that could be a significant number for this particular person too. Also, we have curry chicken and rice, Scorpio. Suspenseful, powerful. Oh wow, wasn't that the word that I was getting ready to say? And I was like, I don't know why I was about to say powerful. I think I was supposed to say beautiful accent. I ended up saying powerful, and then it's on this card. This is amazing. We have competitive, loyal, decisive, and intuitive. So this person is definitely, powerful. One, because I felt that energy before I even saw that card, but two, they have like a large sense of, they know how to own a room. Like, I get that this person is just doing really well for themselves. They're about their business. They don't play games. There's also too with the decisiveness, like they know how to make a plan, and like you don't have to worry about too much of like, okay, I wonder how things are going to go. I wonder how this is going to go. It's like, no, this is what's happening. And it's not in a controlling way. It's like in a more so leading way. All right. So now I'm going to get a couple of love messages from each person. All right, so the first person wants to say, I look forward to spending my life with you. So this person definitely is interested in like, commitment and relationships for sure. And they also get the vibe of like, they're looking for someone that matches their energy. So like either matches their energy or knows how to complement it, right? So you don't necessarily have to be a partier, but it's like, how to have fun with them when they do want to go out and have fun. All right, let's see what other things this person wants to say. Look, wants to get matching tattoos. So yeah, this person is definitely someone that is just, energetic, just spontaneous is what I'm getting with this person, right? So they might have tattoos. That could be a hint of who it is as well. Let's get one more from this person. All right, we have, sometimes my nerves get the best of me, but I really do dig you. So this person is saying like, I do like you. So remember how I said they may have been reserved. They may have been really quiet about how they felt about you, kept it really chill, and their nerves get the best of them. And they just they just do the bare minimum, but they really do like you. They're really feeling you. And so they want you to know like, I am going to work through my nerves, but I'm definitely going to let you know how I feel. And it could be funny too, because we're like, how does someone that's super popular or, life of the party get nervous when it comes to a crush? And it's like, when you like someone, you definitely can get nervous. It doesn't matter who you are. All right, let's get messages from the person on the right, number 2. Let's see what they want to say. We have, I'm ready now, let's make magic. So this person's like, they're ready. They're like, I'm ready to, settle down. I'm ready to build a legacy. I'm ready to start breaking these generational cycles and curses with a partner as well. Like they're already doing that within their personal life, but it's like they're ready to do it too with their soulmate. We have, look at that. I'm emotionally fulfilled and that makes me better for you. So this person's letting you know, look, you might like number 1. I understand. But let me tell you, I'm emotionally available. I'm emotionally fulfilled. That's what makes me better for you. And remember how I said when the ghosting card popped out and we kind of put it back and then the happy ever after card came out, it was saying that, hey, like you might be used to that type of energy, but I'm not with it. I don't do that. And I am someone, like we said, that can communicate, that it can be vulnerable, that is emotionally available but sensitive and also sympathetic. I can listen to you. I can understand where you're coming from and be that person for you. Let's get one more. And then I'll get some other love notes. All right. We got 2, so I'll take them. We have, you feel like home. You are my family. So this person feels safe with you and you will feel safe with them. And then we have, our love is natural and pure. And also too with this person, this could be someone where like you really just didn't see it coming. And then everything just started to unfold very smoothly, very naturally. And it was like, wow, like, I would have never guessed I would have had a crush on so-and-so. And now you do. All right, let's get some more love notes from the other people or from my other decks. So we have, okay, we're going to start out, actually go with number 2 first this time. They wanted me to say that these were number 2 cards. So we have, you are the love of my life. I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with you. Very committal here. We have, you are my favorite part of the day. I love that. And then we have, one of my love languages is receiving gifts. Shower me with love and small tokens of appreciation. So that's something that person really appreciates. Let's get one more, since they actually have 4 cards. We have, you are enough and always will be enough. So they want you to know that right out the bat. All right. So now let me get you 3 cards from person number 1, and then we'll be done with your reading. Or no, we'll get the 3 cards from them, and then we'll kind of get a layout of like what is supposed to happen with each person. All right, so we have, it seems that I always let my fear of love take over. So this person definitely has some nerves that they have to push through and get over, just because they have been very reserved with how they feel about you. Let's get another card. From person number 1. Person number 1. All right, so we have, I could sit and talk to you for hours. So they definitely enjoy the conversation with you, the time that you all can spend together on the phone. And then we have, I think my family would love you once they meet you. So this person, like they said, they do look forward to spending their life with you. They could see spending their life with you, and they know that their family will really love you, and you know, think that you're a good fit for each other, which is great. So I feel like both people here are great candidates for you when it comes to dating. But I feel like person number 2 is like, look, person number 1, they seem cool. However, I know I'm the better match for you. So obviously, you know, feel your own vibe, see how things go with each person as they pursue you. Maybe one person pursues you one at a time, and the other one comes in later on. But I'm hearing also too, don't dismiss one person for the other one if you're not 100% sure just yet. Meaning, if you're dating both of these people, don't cut off one person unless that other person you're dating is like, we're going to be exclusive, we're in a relationship now, right? Because you don't want to get rid of somebody and then that other person like does something crazy, ghost you or whatever, and you're like, damn it, I should have, you know, kept talking to so and so too because they were a really great person. So be mindful about that as well too. I also saw 1818, so that could be another number for you in terms of the connection with these people. Now, in terms of what's about to happen next with each person, so person 1, I feel like this person will eventually open up and offer you, you know, some attention, a conversation to where it leads to planning a date. So it's like, hey, let's talk tomorrow, you know, what's your availability, you know, this weekend or whatever like that. And then the other person number 2, I feel like they are ready. They are ready, open arms, ready to just bring it in, bring it home, and just like make a bold move. So don't be surprised if somebody comes out of the blue, you know, making an offer, extending an offer, or someone that you already know comes back with like a little bit more fire, like, hey, I like you, I want to take you out on a date. And then, you know, it's like that. So definitely be open to it. Don't turn them down immediately. I say give it a shot. Obviously, if things don't spark from there or go well, that's fine, but give them a shot, you know, and you can set aside how you want things to play out with them long term. Okay, so I hope this reason resonated with you and you enjoyed it. Remember, you take things as you want. You can do whatever you want to do, but the idea is that this is just providing some insight and guidance. Okay, feel free to thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel. I wish you all the best, and I hope you all have a fabulous dating life with these different individuals.